Welcome to English Listening Practice Hub. Tonight, you're not just here to fall asleep. You're here to grow, even while you dream. This is your moment to relax, to let go, and to let your brain do what it was born to do. Learn naturally. Take a slow breath in and exhale gently. Now close your eyes. Forget about your day for a moment. Forget about what went wrong, what you didn't finish, or what you still have to do tomorrow. Right now, nothing matters except peace and English. You might be wondering, can I really learn English while I sleep? Yes, you can. Not by memorizing rules or doing grammar drills, but by letting your mind absorb words like soft waves brushing the shore. As you drift off, your brain keeps listening. It doesn't shut down when you fall asleep. It keeps working silently, like a careful librarian sorting memories. Every sound you hear, every word that repeats, gets stored deep inside. Not through pressure, not through effort, but through calm repetition. So tonight, we'll speak in simple English. Short, clear sentences. The kind your brain loves when it's resting. Each word you hear tonight is a seed. And when you wake up tomorrow, those seeds will already be growing. Think of this as a bedtime journey. Not a class, not a lecture, but a gentle experience. While you sleep, I'll guide you through peaceful thoughts and easy English expressions. You'll hear everyday phrases, affirmations, and small stories that help your subconscious learn in the most natural way. Let's begin. You lie down in bed. Your body relaxes. Your mind begins to slow down. But your ears, they stay open. You start to hear English softly, gently, flowing through you like a breeze. You hear, I am calm. I am learning English. My brain remembers words easily. I understand more every day. Repeat them quietly in your mind if you can. You don't have to say them out loud. Just listen and let them settle. Each sentence is simple, but powerful. When you say, I am learning English, your brain takes it seriously. It starts connecting old words with new ones, like invisible lines forming a pattern. You don't have to work hard tonight. You don't need your notebook or your phone. You just need peace. Learning English doesn't only happen in classrooms. It happens when you're relaxed, when your mind is free, when you stop overthinking. That's when real learning begins. Science says that when you sleep, your brain replays sounds from the day. It organizes what to keep and what to let go. If you feed it calm, simple English, it keeps it like music stuck in your head the next morning. So tonight, let's fill your dreams with English that feels light, easy, and beautiful. Listen closely. I am relaxed. I am learning every night. English is easy for me. I wake up more confident. You are training your brain without effort. And when you open your eyes tomorrow, English will already feel closer, smoother, easier. Now take another deep breath. Let go of your thoughts. Let go of control. Just listen and drift deeper. Because tonight, your dreams will whisper English back to you. As your body rests, your mind begins its quiet work. You're asleep, but your brain is awake in its own secret way, listening, sorting, remembering. It takes every sound, every gentle English word, and files it away like a careful librarian placing knowledge on shelves. You see, learning doesn't stop when you close your eyes. It simply changes form. When you sleep, your brain repeats what you've experienced during the day. It turns short-term memories into long-term understanding. And that's exactly why listening to English while you sleep works. Not by force, not by focus, but by rhythm and repetition. Your mind loves patterns. When it hears I am calm, I am learning, I understand easily. It doesn't argue, it believes. That's how habits are formed, by gentle repetition, not pressure. So as you lie there, half awake, half dreaming, let the words float around you like warm air. Don't analyze. Don't translate. Just let them exist. I am calm. I am relaxed. I am learning English naturally. I enjoy the sound of English. Every night, I learn something new. You don't have to understand everything tonight. Some of these sentences might feel like soft waves. You can hear them, but you don't need to catch each one. That's okay. That's how language really works. When a child learns to speak, they don't study grammar books. They just listen, again and again, day and night, until the sounds become familiar. Then one day, without realizing it, they start to speak. That's exactly what you're doing tonight, going back to that natural way of learning. You're not forcing your mind. You're letting English become familiar again. Let's go deeper. Imagine your brain like an ocean. On the surface, there are waves, thoughts, memories, noise. But below, it's calm, silent, deep. That's where learning happens while you sleep, in the calm, not in the chaos. Each English sentence you hear tonight sinks gently into that ocean. Each one becomes part of your rhythm, your breathing, your dreams. And your subconscious, that quiet, powerful part of you, listens carefully. It hears. I understand more every day. English comes easily to me. My pronunciation improves naturally. I remember new words with ease. You are not just learning English. You are reprogramming your mind to believe that English is simple, fun, and effortless. Because it truly is. You've been told that learning a language is hard, but your brain knows better. It was built for this. Every sound you hear is a tiny spark of connection between neurons. Each spark becomes stronger every time you hear that same sound again. And as you sleep, these connections multiply quietly, without noise, without stress. Your breathing is steady. Your mind feels light. You're half dreaming, half listening. That's the perfect state for learning. It's called the hypnagogic state, the moment when you drift between wakefulness and sleep. In that state, your subconscious is most open. It listens without judgment. It absorbs everything like soft rain on the soil. So tonight, let the sentences flow through you like that rain. I am confident. I can speak clearly. I love learning English. I am improving, even when I sleep. There's no effort here, only trust. Trust that your brain is doing what it's meant to do. Trust that each sound, each repetition, is changing you from within. Tomorrow, when you wake up, you might notice something small. A word you suddenly understand. A sentence that feels easier to say. A rhythm that sounds familiar. That's the proof, not in effort, but in growth. As you drift deeper now, feel your body sinking into comfort. Feel your breath slowing down. Let the English words keep flowing gently, like a calm river that never stops moving forward. You are safe. You are calm. You are learning. And your dreams tonight, they're speaking English with you. You are lying in bed now, breathing slowly, peacefully. The world outside is quiet. The sounds around you fade away. Only English remains. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to try. Just listen. Just allow. While you sleep, your mind is awake in its quiet way. It listens without judgment. It repeats without effort. It remembers without pressure. So now, I will speak words that your subconscious will understand, not through translation, but through emotion. Simple words, powerful rhythm, sentences that teach your mind to feel English, not study it. I am learning English easily. I remember new words naturally. I understand English when I hear it. I speak English with confidence. I enjoy every moment of learning. Repeat these sentences silently inside your mind if you can. Imagine them floating in the air like soft lights, circling around you as you breathe in and out. Your brain loves repetition. Each phrase builds a connection, a tiny bridge between your conscious and unconscious mind. Every time you hear it, that bridge gets stronger. Now, let's go deeper. I don't need to be perfect. I only need to keep trying. Every day, I am better than yesterday. I trust myself when I speak. I am proud of my progress. Perfection doesn't make you fluent, practice does. And tonight, even as you rest, you are practicing. Each breath you take is a lesson. Each word you hear is a step forward. Now imagine waking up tomorrow morning. The sunlight touches your face. You open your eyes, feeling calm and refreshed. And without even realizing it, English words begin to form in your mind more easily. That is not magic. That is your brain doing exactly what it was designed to do. Learn through peace. When you feel doubt, remember this. You've been learning languages since you were a baby. Your brain knows how. You just have to give it time, patience, and trust. I believe in my ability to learn. I am patient with myself. English is becoming a part of my life. I feel confident when I speak. My voice sounds clear and natural. Let those words sink in. Let them stay. You are not only improving your English tonight, you are building a new version of yourself. A version that no longer fears speaking. A version that believes in progress, not perfection. Now imagine walking into a cafe. You order a coffee and you speak English naturally. No fear, no hesitation, just flow. You smile, and the person understands you perfectly. That small moment feels powerful, because it is. It's the moment you realize that everything you practiced, even the words you heard while sleeping, were working all along. You see, your brain never sleeps completely. It always listens. It always learns. That's why tonight matters. That's why this calm, simple repetition is so powerful. I am calm. I am confident. I am fluent. I understand and remember easily. Every night, I am improving. Each of these sentences creates a rhythm inside you, a gentle heartbeat of confidence and focus. You might not feel it now, but tomorrow, when you hear or read English, you'll notice something different. Words will sound clearer. Sentences will feel easier. Your fear will start to fade. Because learning English isn't about studying harder. It's about listening longer. And tonight, that's exactly what you're doing. Now take another deep breath. Feel your body getting heavier, your muscles softer, your thoughts lighter. Let English flow through your dreams. You are not just learning a language. You are becoming part of it. English is my friend. English is my tool. English is part of my life. And with every word, your mind whispers back, "Yes, I can do this." You are asleep now. Your breathing is slow. Your body is still calm and warm. But your mind, your beautiful, powerful mind, is wide awake inside the world of dreams. This is where real learning happens, not in classrooms, not in textbooks, but in the space between thoughts, the world of imagination, sound, and memory. Your dreams are alive with English now. You may not see words, but you feel them. You might hear a voice, soft and clear, speaking sentences that once felt difficult. Now, they flow easily like a gentle stream. I understand what I hear. I think in English naturally. I can describe what I see. I speak without fear. Each sentence you hear while sleeping becomes part of the dream. It mixes with images, emotions, and stories. You might see yourself walking down a quiet street, hearing English conversations in cafes, reading signs, or talking to someone with a smile. And in that dream, you don't need to translate. You just know. You understand every sound, every phrase. Not because you studied, but because you listened calmly, patiently, again and again. Your subconscious mind doesn't care about grammar. It cares about rhythm, emotion, and connection. When you hear, "I am learning," it doesn't think, it believes. That's why these quiet hours matter so much. Now, imagine this. You are standing on a beach in your dream. The waves come and go, just like English words. They arrive, they repeat, they fade, they return. You listen. You feel the rhythm. You let the language flow through you. Effortless and natural. English feels easy. My brain understands quickly. I speak with confidence. I learn more every night. These phrases are not just sounds, they are truths. Your brain accepts them because there is no resistance, no stress, no fear. While you sleep, you are free, and freedom is the perfect environment for learning. Science calls this sleep consolidation. It means your brain is taking everything you learned while awake and rewriting it into long-term memory. So, every sentence you heard earlier tonight is being written again and again inside your mind, not in ink, but in light, in neural patterns, in pure understanding. Even now, while you dream, your mind is repeating sounds, strengthening the connections between meaning and sound. You are becoming fluent, quietly, peacefully, naturally. You may dream that you are traveling. You speak to strangers easily, confidently. You ask for directions, you order food, you laugh, you connect. And in that dream, there is no fear. Because English doesn't feel foreign anymore. It feels like you. Your subconscious knows that languages are not about words. They're about energy, the feeling of communication. And right now, that feeling is rewriting your beliefs. I can speak fluently. I sound natural. I feel calm when I talk. English is part of who I am. You are not just studying English anymore. You are becoming someone who lives in it. Each sound tonight moves deeper into your memory. Each repetition becomes more automatic. Each moment of rest becomes another moment of learning. You don't even realize how much progress you're making right now. Your brain does. It's collecting, organizing, and strengthening your skills without your effort. It's working with love and precision, like a sculptor shaping something beautiful from silence. Tomorrow, you might wake up and notice that English feels lighter. You'll catch yourself understanding phrases faster. You'll hear a word and realize you didn't translate it. You just understood. That's the proof of tonight. And the more you repeat this, the more you listen in peace, the faster you'll grow. Because fluency doesn't come from pressure. It comes from consistency. Now, as you continue to drift deeper, let these final thoughts guide your dreams tonight. I am improving every moment. English is becoming effortless. My brain is relaxed and focused. I trust the process. I am learning, even while I dream. Your body rests. Your mind learns. Your future self, confident, fluent, free, is already forming inside this dream. You are doing enough. You are becoming enough. And when you wake up, the world will sound a little different, clearer, simpler, closer. Because now, English lives inside you. The night is almost over. Outside, the first light of morning is touching the sky. You are still asleep, but your mind is already awake, calm, strong, and filled with new words, new rhythms, new confidence. All night long, your brain has been working quietly. It listened to every sentence. It replayed every sound. It connected meaning to rhythm, tone, and feeling. You may not remember the words, but your subconscious does. And now, as your body slowly begins to wake, those memories rise gently to the surface. You begin to think in English without trying. A small phrase forms in your mind, a sentence you didn't even plan. That's not coincidence. That's learning. You stretch your arms, take a deep breath, and your mind whispers, "Good morning." You smile because it feels natural. You don't translate it. You don't force it. You just know. This is what real fluency feels like, effortless. It's not about being perfect. It's about being present. It's about letting your brain do what it was built to do. While you slept, your mind repeated phrases like a melody. Now those melodies stay with you, in your thoughts, in your speech, in your confidence. I am learning English easily. I understand more every day. I feel comfortable when I speak. English flows naturally through me. You don't need to push anymore. You don't need to chase results. Because everything you do, every word you hear, every conversation you have, is progress. Even now, as the morning light grows stronger, you're still learning, because learning never really stops. It just changes shape. You'll notice it today. When you read a message, or when you listen to someone speaking English, you'll understand faster. You'll respond smoother. You'll feel calm where you once felt nervous. That's the silent power of your mind. It doesn't grow under pressure. It grows in peace. Take a deep breath now. Feel your chest rise and fall. Feel the quiet confidence that lives inside you. This calm energy will stay with you throughout your day. And every time you hear English, on your phone, in music, on TV, at work, your mind will smile and say, "I know this." That's how the subconscious works. It recognizes patterns, even when you're not aware. Every repetition from last night is now part of you. You're not trying to remember. You already remember. I trust myself. I am confident. I am ready. I enjoy speaking English. I am becoming fluent. Repeat those sentences quietly in your mind. Let them shape your morning. Let them build your mood. Because how you start your day shapes how you live it. Imagine standing in front of a mirror. You look at yourself, calm, strong, focused. You say, "I'm proud of how far I've come." And you mean it. You no longer see English as a challenge. You see it as a friend, a bridge that connects you to new people, new stories, new opportunities. This is your transformation. It doesn't happen in one night, but every night like this brings you closer, step by step, wort by wort, dream by dream. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. Because even when you rest, you grow. Even when you sleep, you learn. So today, when you speak, when you listen, when you smile, Remember that every sound, every moment of peace, every time you say, I can do this, you are strengthening your fluency. English is no longer something outside of you. It's part of your rhythm, your thoughts, your dreams. I think in English. I speak naturally. I am calm and fluent. I am proud of my progress. Now take one last slow breath. Let your body fully wake up. The sun is rising, and with it a new version of you. You are no longer just learning English. You are living it. The world outside is silent now. The last lights of the city fade away, and the rhythm of the night slows down. You are lying still, breathing softly, floating between sleep and dream. And in that calm space, your mind is listening, always listening. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to study. You don't have to think. Because learning doesn't need pressure. It needs peace. Right now, English is not just something you hear. It's something you feel. Every gentle word flows through your body like warm air, relaxing your mind, calming your thoughts, and teaching you quietly. I am calm. I am learning. I am improving every moment. Each sentence repeats softly inside your subconscious. You might not notice it, but your brain is recording everything. The rhythm, the pronunciation, the emotion, all of it is being stored deep inside. Imagine your mind as a quiet lake. Each English phrase is a small drop of water falling into it. The ripples spread out, touching every corner of your memory. And with every ripple, the language becomes clearer, smoother, and more familiar. I remember easily. I understand quickly. English feels natural to me. You don't need to chase perfection anymore. You don't need to fear mistakes. Mistakes are proof of effort. They show that you're doing something. Every fluent speaker once sounded unsure. Every confident voice began as silence. And you, right now, are becoming that confident voice. Imagine yourself 1 month from now. You're speaking to someone in English. You smile. The words come naturally, without pause, without fear. You sound like yourself, clear, calm, certain. And in that moment, you remember this night. You realize this was the beginning. Because this is not just another English video. This is a transformation, quiet, invisible, powerful. As you rest, your brain is building pathways. It's connecting sounds to meaning. It's turning repetition into memory. It's teaching you the natural rhythm of English. I can speak clearly. I can understand easily. I am confident in every conversation. Your breathing is steady. Your heartbeat is calm. You are in perfect balance between body and mind. Now picture yourself standing in a place you've never been before. Maybe a foreign city, a busy street, or a cozy cafe by the sea. You hear people speaking English around you. And, without even thinking, you understand. You reply. You smile. That's the future being created right now, in this exact moment of silence. The more you relax, the more you learn. The more you sleep, the stronger your memory becomes. You are not wasting time. You are investing it. Your dreams tonight are filled with English. Not as grammar rules or vocabulary lists, but as living, breathing emotions. Each dream helps you build confidence. Each word you hear becomes part of your inner language. I am becoming fluent. I am proud of myself. Every night brings progress. My brain learns naturally. This is the secret of calm learning. No rush, no pressure, no comparison. Just gentle progress. You are already enough. You are already improving. And tomorrow, you'll be even better. When you wake up, your thoughts will feel lighter. Your sentences will come faster. Your fear will fade. Because tonight, you've told your brain what to believe. That English is easy. That learning is joyful. That you are capable. Now let yourself drift even deeper. Let the sound of the voice fade into the rhythm of your breathing. Let English melt into your dreams. There is nothing to do, nothing to fix, nothing to prove. Just rest, listen,
and grow.
I am learning while I sleep. I am calm, focused, and ready. English is part of me.
Stay here as long as you like.
Let these words keep flowing through you, again and again, until they no longer sound foreign, until they feel like your own thoughts. You are learning not by force, but by flow, not through stress, but through peace. And that, right there, is the most powerful way to learn. You are floating deeper now. The air around you feels softer. The night is quiet. Every sound, every word, every rhythm of English moves through you like waves on the ocean. You are not awake, but you are not gone either. You are right in the middle, the space between sleep and awareness. And in that space, your brain is wide open. It listens. It absorbs. It remembers.
You are dreaming in English now.
Not with textbooks. Not with effort. But with emotion, the kind of emotion that teaches faster than any classroom. In your dream, you are walking down a street. You hear voices, people speaking English all around you. At first, the words feel distant, but slowly, they become clear. You begin to understand without thinking. You catch every phrase naturally, as if you've known these words your whole life. Good morning. How are you today? I'm doing great, thank you. What a beautiful day. The words echo softly in your dream. They're not lessons anymore. They're part of the world you're inside. You don't translate. You don't think. You simply understand. You smile. You reply with confidence. You say, I'm good, thanks. I love mornings like this. And it sounds so natural that even in your dream, you're surprised. This is what fluency feels like. Not something you do, but something you are. The people in your dream keep talking, and you keep understanding. Their voices are warm, peaceful, familiar. You realize that you no longer fear English. You enjoy it. You feel connected. You feel free. As you walk, you hear more English words flowing in the background, like music blending into the air. Your subconscious mind repeats them silently. I understand English. I think clearly. I learn faster every day. My brain remembers easily. The sentences repeat with rhythm, and with every repetition, they become stronger. That's how learning works, through rhythm and emotion, not through pressure. Now you find yourself in a park. Children are laughing. A gentle breeze moves through the trees. You sit on a bench and close your eyes. You hear English everywhere, in laughter, in songs, in the wind itself. It feels like the whole world is speaking with you. You breathe in, and you whisper, I belong here. Because you do. This world of English isn't foreign anymore, it's home. You begin to feel gratitude. Gratitude for the progress you've made, for every night you've listened, for every small improvement that led you here. I am grateful for my progress. I am patient with myself. I am proud of how far I've come. Each sentence builds strength in your subconscious. They're not just words, they're instructions to your future self. Your mind listens and obeys. The dream shifts again. Now you're sitting in a quiet library. Books surround you, but you don't feel overwhelmed. You pick one up. It's written in English. You start to read slowly, smoothly, clearly. And for the first time, the sentences make sense. You're not studying anymore. You're living the language. That's how the subconscious learns, by living the experience, even in dreams. I am fluent. I am relaxed. I understand with ease. I enjoy English. You smile in your sleep, because somewhere deep inside, you know this isn't a dream about learning. It's a dream about becoming. The night grows deeper. The world outside is completely still. Even the stars seem frozen in the sky. This is the perfect moment, the space where your subconscious mind is the strongest. Your body rests. Your thoughts slow down. But your brain is fully awake, gently replaying every English word you've heard tonight. It's organizing, strengthening, and connecting everything, sound by sound, pattern by pattern. This is not just rest. This is work, quiet and powerful. My brain learns even when I sleep. I am improving every moment. English comes naturally to me. These affirmations guide your dreams now. They tell your mind exactly what to believe. And your brain listens because it trusts your voice more than anything else. You see, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. When it hears you say, "I am fluent," it accepts it as truth. And once your subconscious believes something, your actions begin to follow. That's why this process works, because you are rewriting your inner story. You are replacing doubt with confidence, fear with curiosity, and hesitation with ease. In your dream, you're sitting in a classroom again, but this time it's different. You are not nervous. You are calm. You raise your hand. You speak English clearly, and everyone understands you. You feel proud. You feel capable. You feel ready. This image, this feeling, is being written deep into your memory right now. When you wake up tomorrow, it will still be there, a quiet belief that says, "Yes, I can do this. I believe in myself. I enjoy speaking English. My words flow easily. Every day, I grow more confident." Your subconscious loves these sentences because they are positive, simple, and true. Each one becomes a new habit, a new way of thinking. You are teaching your mind not to fear English, but to welcome it like an old friend. Now imagine your thoughts as lights in the dark. Each English word is a spark. Together, they illuminate the night inside your mind. You see connections forming, sentences, expressions, ideas, all glowing gently within you. Your brain is alive with light, and each time you listen to English, the light grows brighter. So tonight, as you drift deeper into rest, remember, you are not behind. You are not failing. You are growing quietly, steadily, beautifully. I am enough. I am learning faster every day. English feels easy and natural. I am ready for more. Stay here in this peaceful state. Let the words continue to flow, because every moment you listen is another layer of learning. You don't need to do more. You just need to be here, and your brain will take care of the rest. The night feels endless now, but in the best way. You are not lost in it. You are part of it. Each breath you take expands your awareness a little more. Each sound of English shapes your dreams a little deeper. You are no longer just hearing words. You are living them. Every sentence, every tone, every pause becomes part of the world around you. And that world feels peaceful, familiar, safe. In your dream, you're walking through a quiet city at night. The streets are calm, the lights are warm, there's a soft mist in the air, and far away you hear the sound of people talking in English. You can't see them yet, but you understand every word. It feels like music, not noise. It feels like home. I understand what I hear. I can follow conversations easily. I think in English naturally. I enjoy listening. You stop for a moment and listen more carefully. The voices are talking about life. Nothing complicated, just simple human things. You realize that English isn't just a subject, it's a way of connecting. It's laughter, emotion, rhythm. It's the sound of people sharing moments. And as you walk, your subconscious listens too. It repeats the patterns, the tone, the melody. You don't even notice it happening. But it's happening. Every sound is building your inner fluency. You walk into a small bookstore. The walls are lined with old books, and the smell of paper and ink fills the air. You pick one up. The cover says Dreams and Language. You open it slowly. Inside, every page is written in English, but you can read it without effort. You don't stop to translate. You don't hesitate. You just read. The sentences make sense. The story unfolds like you've always known this language. It feels natural, as if your brain finally remembers something it never really forgot. I am connected to English. I understand deeply. I read with ease. English feels familiar. You keep reading. The story inside the book is about you, a person who learns by trusting their mind. Each page describes what you're feeling right now. Calm focus, gentle progress, effortless growth. You smile because you realize this is the truth. You are not forcing yourself to learn. You are allowing yourself to remember. Because deep down, every human brain already knows how to learn languages. It's built into us, a gift from birth. The same way you learned your first words, you can learn again with patience and sound and time. Now you close the book, but the words stay with you. You walk back outside, and the city is brighter now. The lights reflect on the street, and everything feels alive. Every sound, the footsteps, the voices, the wind, all blend into a single, beautiful language. You feel part of it. You realize that fluency is not something you chase. It's something you merge into. I am part of this language. I am becoming fluent every night. My dreams teach me English. I wake up stronger every morning. Your subconscious mind is expanding, absorbing more than ever before. It no longer filters English as something foreign. It welcomes it as part of your reality. You might not see it now, but every second of listening tonight is changing your neural structure, gently, permanently, beautifully. When you wake up, you will feel lighter, more confident, more in tune with the rhythm of English conversation. Because while your conscious mind sleeps, your inner self keeps growing, learning through stillness, mastering through peace. Your dreams are not random anymore. They're your classroom. Your rest is not wasted. It is your teacher. And every time you listen, every time you drift into sleep with English, you step one level higher in your journey to fluency. I am improving. Even when I rest, I am ready to speak freely. English feels natural and real. I am confident in myself. Now let the dream continue. Let your breathing stay slow and steady. Let your subconscious keep learning. Because tonight, your mind is limitless and your language infinite. You are still asleep, but something inside you feels lighter. It's as if every English word you've ever heard tonight has cleared away old doubts. There's no resistance left, only calm awareness. You are learning, growing, and transforming in silence. In your dream, you're standing by the ocean. The water is perfectly still, reflecting the moonlight like glass. Each wave that reaches your feet whispers an English phrase. You listen, and the rhythm of the sea becomes the rhythm of the language. I am calm. I am fluent. I am confident when I speak. My words flow naturally. The sound of those sentences merges with the waves. You breathe in, and English flows in with the air. You breathe out, and your worries fade away. Every breath teaches you something new. The ocean tells you that fluency is not a destination, it's a rhythm. It's not about perfect grammar or memorized rules. It's about feeling connected to the flow of words, to the feeling of communication. That's why your mind learns so easily now, because you've stopped forcing it. You start walking along the shore. The sand is cool beneath your feet. You look up and see stars, thousands of them, each one shining like a memory of every word you've ever heard. Every star is a piece of English knowledge waiting to shine when you need it. You don't have to remember where they all are. You just need to trust that they're there, waiting. I trust my memory. I understand more every day. I feel comfortable using English. I am proud of my progress. You stop and close your eyes. The sound of the ocean fades into your heartbeat. It's slow, steady, peaceful, like a drum guiding your learning. And with each beat, your confidence grows. You see yourself speaking to people in English. Friends, coworkers, strangers, and it feels easy. You hear yourself laugh. You hear yourself answer questions naturally. The fear that once held you back is gone. In your dream, there's no judgment, no mistakes, no hesitation. You are free to express yourself. You realize that this is how you're meant to speak. Not perfectly, but honestly. That's what confidence really is. Not the absence of mistakes, but the presence of calm. You whisper to yourself, I am enough. I am capable. I am learning every day. My English improves with peace. Your subconscious listens and obeys. It starts to rebuild your relationship with English. No longer a subject. No longer a challenge. Now it's a friend, a companion that travels with you everywhere you go. You walk further along the dream beach, and the night begins to shift again. The stars move slowly. The sky glows faintly with morning light, and the waves speak a new kind of rhythm. They say, you can do this. You are doing this. You have always been capable. You smile because you know it's true. Every small effort, every night of listening, every repetition, they all brought you here. You no longer doubt yourself. You no longer rush. You just walk with calm confidence, knowing that English will come to you when you need it, like the tide, steady and sure. You feel proud, peaceful, and ready. You whisper again, I am fluent. I am calm. I am ready. The words echo softly through your mind, and your dream expands with light, not from the outside, but from within. That light is your confidence, your new understanding, your voice finding its natural place in the world. The sea fades away. The stars fade away. But the calm stays with you. The calm that speaks, listens, and grows in English. You are ready for the next part of your journey. Keep sleeping, keep learning, and let this peace carry you forward. The dream continues. You are floating now, weightless, surrounded by water that glows with soft silver light. There is no up, No down, no beginning, no end, only the quiet movement of waves. You are completely safe here. The ocean carries you. The rhythm of the water matches the rhythm of your breathing, and each wave whispers words in English: calm, clear, effortless. I am learning. I am free. I am confident. I am growing. Every sound is gentle, but powerful. Every word you hear adds another layer of understanding to your mind. You are not just hearing English, you are becoming English. The boundaries between you and the language are dissolving. You are no longer a learner standing outside the door. You're already inside. You belong here. The ocean speaks again, in the language of rhythm and peace. There is nothing to fear. You can relax. Learning happens naturally. You feel your body sink deeper into stillness, but your mind remains bright and awake. Images drift through your dream, moments from your life when you tried to speak English and felt afraid. You see those memories now, but they don't hurt anymore. They dissolve like salt in the sea. You whisper, "I forgive myself for the times I doubted," and the water around you shimmers in response. Because that's the moment everything changes. When you let go of guilt and replace it with patience, you no longer compare yourself to others. You no longer measure progress in speed or numbers. You measure it in peace, in calm, in how comfortable English feels inside your heart. I am comfortable. I am confident. I trust the process. I am becoming fluent in my own time. The ocean waves begin to glow brighter, each wave carrying a memory, a phrase, a connection. Your brain collects them quietly, building invisible networks that will guide you when you wake. You don't have to think about it. The learning happens automatically. Now imagine yourself diving deeper into this ocean. The deeper you go, the quieter it becomes. You can hear your heartbeat. You can feel the stillness of your mind. And in that silence, you begin to hear English not as sound, but as energy. It's no longer outside of you. It's inside every breath, every movement, every thought. This is what true understanding feels like. Not memorized, but lived. Not forced, but absorbed. You see small lights floating around you, every one of them a word you've learned tonight. They drift toward you slowly, and as they touch your skin, they disappear, melting into you, becoming part of who you are. Each one leaves a soft warmth behind. Each one is a new piece of confidence. English is part of me. I express myself freely. I understand without fear. I learn in peace. As you float deeper, you begin to see yourself from the outside. Your body resting peacefully, your face calm, your breathing soft. You realize that learning can be gentle. You don't have to fight with words. You can dance with them. Your subconscious is building bridges between ideas, between sound and meaning, between confidence and communication. You are shaping a new inner world, a world where English flows as naturally as water. And in that world, you are limitless. There are no mistakes here, only movement. Every mispronounced word becomes another ripple of learning. Every forgotten sentence returns later, stronger, clearer. The ocean never stops teaching, and neither do you. Now, the light above begins to shift. Morning is far away, but the first hint of dawn glows in the distance. You feel the water lifting you, gently carrying you toward that light. I am ready for a new day. I am full of calm energy. I will speak English with confidence. I am becoming fluent, The waves cradle you one last time. They whisper, "You are doing enough. You are becoming enough. You already are enough." You let go of the last bit of tension in your body. You exhale slowly. And in that moment, English is not something you're learning anymore. It's something you are. You are the ocean. You are the sound. You are the rhythm. You are the language. Sleep deeper. Dream freely. Learn forever. The darkness around you begins to fade. It doesn't disappear. It softens slowly, like mist touched by sunlight. The deep blue of night turns silver, then gold. Your body is still resting, perfectly calm, but something inside you has started to rise. Your mind feels lighter. Your thoughts begin to glow. This is the moment between dreaming and waking, the place where learning becomes memory. Everything you heard tonight is now being sealed into your brain, organized, connected, and made permanent. You don't have to do anything. Your brain already knows what to do. Each word, each rhythm, each affirmation you heard while sleeping has found its place inside you. You've built a map, a living structure made of sound and feeling. And that map will guide you every time you hear English again. I remember what I learn. I understand without thinking. I can speak freely. I trust my voice. You are no longer searching for the right words. They come to you naturally, like breathing. Because that's what fluency really is, not perfection, but ease. You imagine yourself walking through a quiet forest now. The sunlight moves through the trees in soft patterns. The air smells like new beginnings. Every sound around you, birds, leaves, wind, feels like part of one language. And you understand it all. The same way you understand this English now. Not word by word, but through rhythm, emotion, and trust. You see a small path ahead. You start walking slowly, feeling the earth under your feet, and with each step, your confidence grows. I am confident. I am improving. I am ready to speak. English flows easily through me. You stop by a river. The water is clear and moving fast, sparkling under the rising light. You kneel down, touch it, and see your reflection. You smile, because you recognize yourself, not the version that hesitated, not the version that feared mistakes, but the new you, calm, certain, free. You whisper to your reflection, "I am proud of you," and the reflection smiles back. That's when you realize something. You've changed. The person who started this journey was learning English. But the person standing here lives in it. It's no longer just a goal. It's part of who you are. You close your eyes and listen again. The river sounds like English now. Steady, flowing, alive. Every splash, every ripple feels like a word you've known forever. You repeat softly, "I belong to this language. I speak with ease. I think in English. I am fluent." The light grows stronger, and you realize that this dream is your classroom, a space where there are no mistakes, no deadlines, no pressure. Only growth, only movement, only peace. You take a deep breath. You can feel the connection between your heart and your voice. The same calm energy that helped you learn in your sleep will now guide you when you're awake. You begin to understand that learning doesn't happen in a straight line. It happens in waves, some big, some small, but they all move you forward. Every night of listening, every moment of patience, every repetition is a wave carrying you closer to mastery. I am patient. I am strong. I enjoy learning. I am always moving forward. You continue walking through the forest, and as you reach the edge, You see a bright horizon, the world waiting for you. You know that when you open your eyes, you will carry this peace with you, because the learning doesn't stop when the recording ends. It continues in every sound you hear, every word you speak, every dream you dream. You are the bridge between rest and action, between silence and speech, between dream and fluency. I am ready for the world. I am confident in my English. I speak with clarity and peace. My learning never stops. The light now fills everything around you. It's warm, it's bright, it's alive. You can feel the sunrise touching your face, and in that moment, you know that the night's work is complete. Your mind is new. Your confidence is real. Your journey is just beginning. Sleep a little longer, or open your eyes whenever you're ready. Either way, you've already changed. You are learning in ways deeper than you can see. And from this moment forward, English will always be part of you. The light is bright now. You can feel warmth on your skin, even before your eyes open. The long night of learning has ended, and a new day, your day, has begun. You take a slow breath. The air feels different, lighter, clearer, peaceful. Every English word you heard while sleeping is now part of this new morning. They're not floating in your dreams anymore. They're alive in your thoughts. You don't need to search for them. They're already there, waiting for you to speak. You stretch your arms gently. You smile. Something deep inside you whispers, "I did it." And yes, you did. You learned without forcing. You grew without pressure. You rested and your mind transformed. I am confident. I am fluent. I am ready. You sit up slowly, still wrapped in calm energy. The sunlight moves across your room like soft gold. You feel peaceful, centered, and strong. You've entered a new chapter. The chapter where English is no longer a challenge, but a natural part of your life. Think about how far you've come. Every night you listened, every moment you trusted the process. Every word that once felt difficult is now familiar. You didn't need to push, you just needed to believe. And belief is powerful. It's the quiet force that built your confidence. It's the reason you're ready now. I trust my mind. I speak with courage. I express myself freely. I am proud of who I am. You stand by the window and look outside. The world is awake. And, for the first time, you feel completely ready to be part of it. No fear.
No hesitation.
Just peace. You whisper softly, "I'm not learning English anymore. I'm living it." The sentence feels natural. It sounds right. It belongs to you now. Because this is not the end of a lesson. It's the beginning of your confidence. The beginning of fluency through peace. The beginning of understanding through calm. You are the proof that learning doesn't always need effort. Sometimes it needs surrender. Tonight, when you sleep again, you'll continue the journey. Your brain will remember. Your heart will understand. Your voice will become stronger. Each night will build upon the last. Each morning will reveal a better version of you. I am improving every day. My English is strong and clear. I learn with peace. I am grateful for my progress. The sun climbs higher in the sky. You take another deep breath, feeling that calm, gentle strength inside you. And you realize something simple, but powerful. You've already become the person you dreamed of being. Not tomorrow. Not someday.
Now.
You close your eyes for one last moment before starting your day. You feel the silence in your mind. No stress, no noise, no doubt. only clarity, only peace, only confidence. And as you open your eyes, the world feels new, but you feel familiar within it, because now you understand. You can speak, you can connect, you can live fully in English, with the same heart, the same voice, and a brand new light inside your mind. I am calm. I am strong. I am fluent. I am ready for everything ahead. Welcome to the new you. You've earned this. You've created this. And now, the journey continues with confidence, clarity, and calm. Keep listening. Keep growing. Keep believing. Because the most powerful learners are not the ones who never sleep, but the ones who learn while they dream. Sleep well again tonight. And remember, you're already fluent in progress. This is your morning. This is your mastery. This is your moment. And now, as this session comes to an end,
Take a deep breath.
you've just spent the night teaching your mind something powerful. That learning can be peaceful, simple, and natural. You don't need to rush. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. Every time you listen, you grow. Every night you sleep with English. You move closer to the version of yourself who speaks freely and confidently. You've already started that transformation. It's happening right now. So, don't stop here. Keep listening.
Keep practicing.
Keep believing. Because your fluency isn't waiting somewhere far away. It's already growing inside you. If you enjoyed this calm English journey, subscribe to English Listening Practice Hub and come back tomorrow night for another relaxing session. Let's keep learning together, word by word, night by night, dream by dream. Sleep peacefully. Learn effortlessly. And remember, you're already on your way to fluency.